Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Jo. I'm a psychiatrist in Christchurch, New Zealand, and I'm also a parent of 2 kids. And this COVID-19 situation has given a lot of us parents a crash course in having to deal with strong and difficult emotions. One of those emotions can be fear, and a lot of parents are fearful of what would happen if we get sick with COVID-19 and who would look after our kids. Firstly, it's important to make sure that this fear is in perspective and that we're aware of the probability of this happening, because the majority of us would only have a mild illness if we got COVID-19 and probably wouldn't need to go to hospital. But what we can do in this situation is see what can we control and what can we plan. For example, we can identify somebody who would feel comfortable to be a guardian of our kids. And we can also write down their daily routines so that if somebody did need to take over looking after them, they knew what was normal for the kids. And even in a worst case scenario, a caregiver would be able to look after kids wearing a protective mask, or possibly the kids would need to go into hospital until they were cleared of the infection. And certainly my paediatrician colleagues have reassured that in that situation they'd do everything they can to make sure that the kids stay connected with their parents and are looked after well. Another thing that's difficult at the moment is dealing with day-to-day distress. What I find helpful in this situation is to, first of all, notice how I'm feeling. Secondly, to breathe and connect with my body. And thirdly, to engage in doing something that's useful and helps. So, for example, acknowledging that I'm feeling a worry about the future, then breathing right down low into my belly, and then engaging in something useful, even if it's unpacking the dishwasher or going for a walk outside. It's important in this situation to make sure that we take care of ourselves. If we're on an aeroplane, we're told to put on our own oxygen mask first, and it's the same in this stressful situation. So if you're feeling distressed, ask yourself, what do I need right now? It might be as simple as going for a walk outside or getting something to eat or calling a friend. But really important to make sure that you're looking after yourself so that you can make sure you've got the emotional reserve to be able to help your kids to feel safe and loved through this difficult time. There are some resources out there that are worth knowing about. There are practical resources like volunteers who can do grocery shopping for people who are struggling to do that. And that would certainly include single parents with young children. And even the Student Army have indicated that they'll look at doing grocery shopping for people in that situation. And if you're really struggling a lot in parenting solo, think about merging your bubble with someone who could offer some part-time childcare. There are certainly students at the moment volunteering to do this. There are also some resources online, like United Against COVID has got a section for parents, as has allright.org.nz through the Mental Health Foundation. And Mothers Helpers is another resource, particularly if your children are under 5. So take care out there, and remember that your GP is only a phone call away, and they're often a really good resource to find out what things are out there that might be helpful at the moment. So take care and kia kaha.